everyone, today we're giving away 10,000 pesos. Before we show you the video, we wanted to kind of talk about why we're doing it. In today's society, I think it's very normal for us to see the news of all these tragic events that are happening, from wars overseas, fatal shootings, natural disasters, or some other tragic events. And I think sometimes it can make us feel small and like there's nothing that we can do to help. However, that's not true. There's always something that we can do to help make the world a better place, even if it's small. So Dianne and I decided that we wanted to give away food to people less fortunate as our way of giving back. I'm sure some people are going to complain about, oh, it's not that much money, or why don't you support X, Y, and Z cause, or you're only doing it for content. So let me just address some of those concerns right off the bat. 1, yes, it's not that much, but it's better than nothing. 2, we can't support every cause, and we believe everyone should support the cause that most speaks to them. And 3, yes, we're making a video out of it, but that doesn't take away from the benefits that they received, and we hope that this video can inspire someone else to also practice small acts of kindness in their own lives. I like to believe that generosity is a muscle, and with all muscles, it must be exercised. We shouldn't wait until we're old and wrinkly to start. If we wait until we have more money, we'll always come up with excuses on why now is not a good time. If you're looking for a way to start, I came up with the 1% giving rule. When talking with an old financial planning client, they mentioned how they wanted to be more generous with their money, even though they weren't rich, but they didn't know how. So I came up with this 1% rule, which is the idea that you give away 1% of your income every month. So if you make $1,000 a month, that's $10 per month. If you make $3,000 per month, that's $30. If you make $10,000 per month, that's $100. 1% won't make or break our budget, and it's not going to change our overall spending by much. But that's the point. 1% is very manageable, and it helps create the habit of giving and generosity. So when you're earning more money, you can give away more money. And while 1% isn't much, that small amount can make a big difference to someone else. And it makes you feel better about your own money and might even motivate you to make more money in the future so you can give more. Without further ado, here's the video. Hello everyone, so today we'll be giving away 10,000 pesos worth of food. So we're going to see how many meals that we can make out of it. This morning we went with Dianne's Tita and Tito to the market to buy some of the ingredients. And now we're gonna go over to their place and watch them cook it. So let's go.
I feel very fortunate and maybe a little bit of imposter syndrome with my position in life. I remember I had a moment last year when I had just gotten a significant raise because I moved from one role to another. Even though I moved from the Philippines to Canada 15 years ago, I felt the need to convert my annual salary from Canadian dollars to Philippine pesos. That just fed more into me feeling undeserving. The question, why me, kept popping up. Again, I'm very grateful, but I look back to other girls my age from the same place and community, and I could have easily been one of them. In comparison to how I grew up in Canada, they didn't have as much opportunities and resources as I did. They don't have the same influences as I do. Education, access to healthy food, wisdom from successful people. So the idea of giving back was born. So we're cooking the chicken, we've got the rice, I'll show you. So, rice number 1, rice number 2, rice number 3. I think we're set.
Open my eyes, I slept through the day. Slept through the day, feeling uneasy, I push it away. Push it away. Last night was fun, don't feel like today. Feel like today, let's do it again, let's go on a date. Cause tonight I'm gonna take you out and live the dream that we've been talking about. So we can dine and spend up all our nose. Let's forget that we broke. I wanna celebrate and have some fun tonight. I wanna show you all the lavish things in life. So raise your toast for all the good times that we'll have. It'll be like the movies, be like the movies. Rich people
Last box. That's 120 meals. All done. Now time to pack them up, move them, and give them out. Oh my god.
There was a specific moment at that time when I was speaking to my friend, more like ranting to my friend about how pointless it felt to work for a corporation. On one hand, I felt very lucky to be earning so much money, more money than I had ever made. But on another, it felt very disheartening to be in a culture where they clearly only cared about making more and more money. I think it's very common of large corporations to preach and boast about caring about the right things like their employees, mental health, and environment, but act entirely against it. It felt like I wasn't helping anyone, but helping the rich companies get richer. To give you more info, I worked for the biggest telecommunications company, and the direct clients that I worked with were the biggest banks in Canada. Giving back in the neighborhood that I grew up in was very important and very fulfilling for me. Witnessing the people in my old community really reaffirmed that there is so much more in life than money and career. Another observation that I made is that it's clear that these people are not rich in resources, but they are very wealthy socially. In comparison to the lifestyle that I know in Canada, community is much stronger here. I can imagine the social anxiety is less of a problem here.
Ano po sasabihin? Thank you, say! Say thank you po. Thank you po.
Oh my god, there's so many people. You're welcome.
Senior priority. PWD. Thank you po. Ano sasabihin?
And before the rain started. Not many. Like what, 15 minutes?
Masarap! Masarap po, masarap.
And save any for ourselves. Senior priority.
I'll watch this one. Alright, so as a spontaneous decision, we're gonna host a game for the kids. I don't know how to explain it, but in Tagalog, it is called pabitin. But the best way I can explain it is kind of like a piñata, but instead of breaking something and getting prizes, a bunch of prizes are stringed or like tied to some wooden thing, and then the kids have to jump to pull. And anyway, you'll see it. It's called pabitin.